Today we're going to discuss the differences between two very different cities, Kennesaw, Georgia and Conyers, Georgia, with the purpose of examining how the characteristics of each of these cities relates to crime in these communities. To cover some basics, I have outlined each city's laws regarding firearms. In Conyers, Georgia, obtaining a firearm is fairly difficult, requiring a long, drawn-out process, expensive fees, and waiting periods that get on many gun purchasers' nerves. In Kennesaw, Georgia, on the other hand, the city government made a radical statement in 1982 when it passed a law requiring the heads of all households to own guns and ammunition, with reasonable exceptions. Ever since, the city has seen dramatic drops in crime rates. In this graph, we see that Kennesaw, Georgia has nearly twice the population, per capita income, and population density as Conyers, Georgia. Here we see that the driving distances from both cities to metropolitan Atlanta vary only by about 3 miles, so they're fairly equidistant to the city's heart. This graph displays the percentages of each racial category in both cities. Kennesaw, Georgia is over 50% white, and Conyers, Georgia is over 50% black. Both experience small percentages of Hispanics, even smaller percentages of Asians, and very few people of other minorities. This graph illustrates the number of crimes in various categories committed within 1 year in each city. In nearly all categories, Conyers experienced twice as many crimes, despite its much smaller population. Here, I have compared the crime indexes of the two cities as well as the national average. We can see that Kennesaw's index number is significantly lower than the U.S. average, while Conyers is significantly higher. The crime index is a system that citydata.com uses to alert potential residents of criminal activity in a city. In examining this data, one can see that many factors contribute to violence. Despite population count and distance from the city, crime rate is influenced by income, race, and laws regarding firearms. The issue of gun violence is complex, but learning about its causes may lead us to a better future with less crime.